Here we have a new 2023 Chevrolet Camaro. This one comes in the 2LT trim level. And this is going to be the beautiful rapid blue paint. And then the interior consists of jet black perforated leather. And then the powertrain on this one is going to be a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, mated with a 10-speed automatic transmission. And I'll make sure to leave horsepower and torque figures in the description below. But coming around to the front end here, we do get full LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. And they don't blink like that. That's just the way the LEDs are getting picked up by my camera. And then we have a really nice option here. These are going to be the 20-inch aluminum wheels. I'll show you the name for them when I go over the window sticker. But these are probably my favorite Camaro wheels here. Really like that. And we get passive keyless entry on both doors. To the door panel here, power door lock controls, door handle, and then we have one touch auto up and down for both windows. And then we have our power mirror controls there. And we can pop the trunk from there. And a little storage here and very small area there. And there is our 8-way driver's seat there. Really like the red seat belts. They're a small detail, but it really makes a big difference. And there's a view of the back seat. And as you can see, there's no way I'm getting back there. But that's all right. Nobody gets used to putting anybody in the back. At least I hope they don't. That'd be torture. And here's our back end here. And ever since 2019, really like what they did with the taillights, making it look retro while also futuristic. There's a trunk space there. It's kind of hard to see. It's always hard to get a good angle on the Camaro trunk because it's so dark in there. But pretty good size for a sports coupe, in my opinion. And then this one does have the performance exhaust. See if I can get a listen with my mic. But we'll test it out big time when we go on the test drive. There's our fuel filler there. And then up here we have a 6-way front passenger seat that's going to be power. But all in all, I just really like this color combo. The blue on black just looks really, really nice. Now we're going to go ahead and pop the hood. And it's mostly covered up, but there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6. I'm gonna take one more good look at that front end there. When these first came out, I did not like them at all, but they're starting to become one of my favorite body styles, honestly. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So really nice leather wrap steering wheel here. I do wish it was heated. That's my only complaint, but really like, of course, we have the paddle shifters and the really good grip there. And I wish I would have put some right here because it just looks like somebody took a badge off. But over here to the radio, we have the wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto compatibility. And we also get AM, FM, XM radio, along with Bluetooth audio. Wi-Fi hotspot there. And then we can actually pull up our dual zone automatic climate controls either on the screen here or using the knobs and buttons down below. And then we can toggle in auto mode as well. One thing I do like is even in this V6 Camaro, we have the option of the heated and cooled seats in the 2LT. So I like that that comes on it. I'm going to go back to the CarPlay. I don't have this phone hooked up. I just use it to kind of demonstrate. But I like that you can have your navigation over here and then have your music here and then have all your shortcuts here. And if you want to get into certain apps, you can scroll through there. But while we're in here, I'm going to go ahead and just test out the sound system really quickly. Man, I tell you, let's get $100 daisy dukes wrapped around your waist, whispering into my ear, let's go back to my place. Hair tied up in a bun, is this what I think it is? My mama would flip if she found out you were a city girl, a city girl. So even with the bass system, I'm just really impressed by how good it sounds. Now, of course, the Bose that you can get on here is another level, but still really, really impressive sound quality for a stock system. So kudos to Chevrolet for making sure the Camaro had a good system in it. There's our hazards there. And then for the shifter, of course, it's a 10-speed automatic, so we can grab the lever here, pull down, reverse, neutral, drive, and we can slide over here for manual mode, and you can either shift using the shifter here or shift using the paddle shifters here. And we have 3 drive modes, so a Tour, Sport, and then a Snow and Ice. And then electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, and then to disengage, hit the brake, press down. Cup holders there. A small center console cubby space there, and then we have 2 USB inputs and an aux input that you can use there. So for the sunroof here, we do get one touch open for the slide function, and then we just hold the button to close it, and then we can also go ahead and just tilt it up by not pushing it all the way in if you want to have that set in there. And then the sunshade is right here. And we also have our OnStar there, dome lights. And while we take one final look at the back seat, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this window sticker. So there are all of the standard features there, and this one does include the RS package. And you get the black bow ties, LED tail lights, all of that. But my favorite thing about the RS package is you do get the standard 20s, and just that $100 option, you can get them painted that carbon instead of the gray, and I'm telling you, it's worth the money for me. It makes a huge difference. And the red seat belts are $200, and I recommend those as well. But really like how this is optioned for less than $38,000. Even though it's a V6, it still has plenty of power, and it has all of the comfort features that I would want personally. And of course, you get almost 30 miles per gallon on the highway as well. Now we do get a lockable glove compartment down here. Not the biggest, but not bad size. It fits your owner's manuals. Then you can put your insurance and registration in there, and then you're about out of room, but that's all right. And then we do have our standard cruise controls here. And then we can toggle our radio station favorites or track list there. And then we can control our volume here. And then these 4 arrows are going to be for the digital part of the gauge cluster. And then we have our voice recognition controls. This also serves as a mute button. There's our push button start. Finally, here's our key fob with remote start.